button. Press the goddamn button.
Claressa Shields recently did an interview with Melissa Ford, and it's no surprise that people had a lot of feedback and different opinions about it, especially because it surrounds two people, Papoose and Remy Ma. The woman here, she has some choice words. This is her opinion on the interview and how it went. I'm just gonna share my thoughts on how she felt about it and just give a little feedback on what I thought about it myself in general. So, roll the footage.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. Before I start this video really quick, I want to shout out Auntie. I want to shout out Mr. Skinny TV, New York Nay. I want to shout out Remy Ma. And I'm going to shout out Hannah Gabriel. Okay? Shout out to Hannah Gabriel. We'll talk about it. We'll talk. I would really, really also love the opportunity to be able to talk to her, to be able to interview her. And the reason being is because you guys, Melissa Ford, are not asking the right questions. And I think it's because you guys are scared that she can fight. And it's like, we can't have that kind of mindset. Do I think that if you ask her the wrong question, she's going to punch you? Absolutely not. I don't feel like she like that. I could be wrong, but I don't think she like that. I know she says she likes to fight, but I'm not going to say she's that irrational. But then again, I don't know. Only Claressa knows. But nonetheless, this interview was horrible. It was so bad that I had secondhand embarrassment and I had to pause it and take a few breaths because I felt like I just was so embarrassed for her. But one of the most embarrassing moments was this moment. Okay. When she took that money out of that purse and felt the need to say, my Chanel bag, and I always keep cash. That's when I knew something wasn't right up here. Something ain't right.
I stopped it a little bit sooner than I wanted to because I wanted to address 2 points that she made early. She's not the first celebrity that uses their money to hold it over people's head as if it's somehow supposed to make them feel more superior than the next person. Just because you got all that money, that don't make you a better human being. It don't make you empathetic, compassionate, giving, loving, kind, gentle, respectful. I always found stuff like that distasteful. It wouldn't have mattered if it was her or Ludacris or whoever. When y'all got to get in front of a camera and showcase all of this expensive stuff you got, it don't make me admire you or nothing. It made me look at you like, what else is going on with you? Like, what's wrong? What are you compensating for? Because I mean, congratulations, you got the money and all that, but let's not do that. The other thing that I want to address, and I'm gonna get back into the clip. She says she wished she could have interviewed her. Just be frank here. Actors, athletes, celebrities in general, the likelihood of a regular person getting to sit down and have these conversations with them is more than likely not going to happen unless they fall completely. Then they desperate. They don't rock with us. You might be different though. You might have a larger following than I know about, and that's why you could say what you say. So odds are you would have a better chance of getting to talk to her. But if anybody decides to sit down and do an interview and you can't handle the questions, you shouldn't be in the spotlight that you're in. They're journalists. they want to speak on behalf of the people. Don't put your life on blast for everybody to see if you can't handle it. That's all I wanted to add before I let her cook.
Because I know you didn't just put out there that anytime you're carrying your purse, you're going to keep cash in your purse, as if there are not people out here that would shoot you. Being a good boxer does not mean you know how to box bullets. I just want to put that out there. So letting everybody know that you keep a purse full of money was absolutely ridiculously stupid.
Yeah, she got a point.
Nonetheless, in the moment of her pulling this money out, she says, when you got it, you ain't really got to talk about it. And then she proceeds to pull money out of her purse and talk about how she has it. She also said in this interview about Pap, it ain't just about her being with a rapper. Pap is with a boss. Pap is with the best female boxer. Pap is with a young, thick, fine, overly pretty. That's why, you know what I mean? Like that's what's really getting it popping, because of who he's with. He with me. I just want to be really clear on the fact that Pap isn't like that, Claressa. Pap is only popular because of Remy Ma. That's why he's popular. And even then, he's still not popular. But it's because of his wife that anybody would ever talk about Papoose. And you're correct. We are talking about...
Hold on. I got to stop her there. People know who Papoose is. You probably didn't care for him, but people know who he is. I hate the popularity shit. I get it. She has a point. Like, your name being attached to something automatically gets you in the algorithm. It automatically makes people think that you're special, even though you're already special. Everybody on this planet has a gift and a talent and a calling on their life that makes them exceptional in some way. But because of the constructs that we have established, it's not that way. People walk upon this planet thinking that they're inferior and beneath others because of social status, and I hate that. I really hate that shit. Let me get back to what she was saying
about him now, because he's with you, and we can all tell that he's not in love with you. He's faking. Actually, he's using you, and I know for a fact that man is using you. You may be in love with him, and that's great. I don't think that he's in love with you at all. I think he has love for you, but I can tell you that the relationship is not a genuine relationship on his end. Nonetheless. But anyway, you going on there saying that Pap could beat up 50 Cent? Are you cool? In the words of Papoose, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I also want to say, one thing I didn't like about this interview also was how you disrespected Layla Ali again. And y'all be having so much to say about us content creators that are calling her out. But y'all don't call her out on being a fucking bully. You know why I'm talking about her so much? It's because she's a bully. And y'all are acting like she's not. She's a mean girl. She's not a nice girl. And she be covering shit up, trying to backtrack. She's not genuine about anything. She's a mean ass girl. She's mean to guys. She's mean to girls. She's mean to every fucking body. Like, anybody that doesn't agree with her or that is just not Team Claressa, that's who she has something negative to say about. Go look at all of her interviews. Anybody that disagrees with her, it's a problem. Look at what happened with her and Cameron. She's one of those people that if you're not on her side, if you don't agree with her, then you're fuck you to her. She doesn't want to be held accountable for anything. She takes zero accountability.
Isn't that just about every woman on this planet? Name me a social media influencer, actress that can sit right across from you and take her ill. Y'all don't like her because you like Remy Ma more. Let's just put it on the table. Y'all tell me if I'm lying or not. Y'all like her because you like her more. And it don't matter how much she love up on that man and he don't really reciprocate publicly or not, you're never gonna like her. You're never gonna be fond of her. To your point though, she does do way more than she should be. She does. She done made songs about him. She does these live streams. It feels so cringe and forced. Like you can tell when a person knows their partner and the things that they interested in and they stray away from. She does a lot of things that is not a part of his character or his image. I don't see him really like being in that type of space. He's a private person to me. And I'm not taking sides. I've already said it on record. All of this shit is messy. He should have figured out his marriage before he stepped out. She shouldn't have been pursuing a married person in the first place. But y'all don't like her just because you like Remy more. Now, can Claressa have some? All right, scratch what I just said. Claressa Shields, for all the talent she has, she does show a lot of immaturity. And that's probably what y'all don't like. But in the same breath, a lot of y'all are just like her in your own way. You're not going to admit it though.
She picks and she chooses. She's a hater. Yeah. I would love, like I said, to be able to ask her some questions myself. So let me get the opportunity to get with her on live. I would absolutely love to ask her the questions that I want to ask her because you guys are not asking her the right questions. And I want to call out everything because nobody's doing it. Also, I want to say I got the opportunity to speak with Hannah Gabriel today, and I'm so thankful that I got that chance. I have proof. I have paperwork that I will be looking over, and I will be able to let you guys know how they flipped the script and Claressa tried to put out there like Hannah was on drugs. I have the proof. Okay. I also want to say that Hannah Gabriel was the closest to beating Claressa up. Why hasn't Claressa tried to fight her again? Just think about, and then to do what she did to try to make it seem like she was on drugs. Just wait till I drop the proof on that. It's almost like you dodging fights with somebody that you know is like super good. Oh, okay. Oh, and I peeped how you
when people don't like you, man, they'll go out of their way to try to destroy your reputation. I'm not saying she lying. She talking like she got receipts. And if she got receipts, Claressa, you sitting up here talking mad shit about Layla Ali, you mad because she don't want to fight you. She don't really need to. Her career is stamped. She done. I wouldn't mess up my record either. And the way that you was coming off with the whole thing was mad disrespectful to me. If what she's talking about here is true and you ducking work, that's crazy as hell to have all that mouth that you be having on these platforms. Yo, when at some point you start making enough, as you start making enough money and your character image change, people recognize that. Your diehard fans recognize it. Some people get turned off by that shit. Nobody likes people who move funny like that. You see it with every single major conglomerate. They get arrogant, egotistical. They start shitting on people. And you them very people that you crapped on, they'll be the ones that start spinning back, exposing and bringing things to the forefront because y'all weren't ever really friends. They were just there for the validation and the popularity and everything that come with those benefits. For your sake, I don't know, man. Like, this stuff be messy as hell, bro.
This Remy, when you said about that 50 Cent comment about yeah, 50, go on ahead and get your rap friend, your rap girlfriend, so I can beat her ass. Yeah, I peeped that. The one thing that I continuously notice is that just like Remy Ma said, you will not mention her name. We all know that you can fight, Claressa, and I'm not taking away that you're a great athlete. I will never take that away from you. But you sneak this, you link up with people's enemies, but you don't never be saying nobody's name. And you keep excluding the fact that you are with a married man. Papoose is married, girl. You're not flexing on anybody. We're all laughing at you. And honestly, it's sad because we can see what you don't see. And you think that we hating on you when we say something. You act like women every day ain't going around sleeping with other people's husband anyway. You just another woman sleeping with somebody's husband. What's disappointing about Claressa is that she is taking away from who she should be. And she is caught up in some shit that is just like, you are ruining whatever little bit of a brand you had. You don't have a brand anymore. You have officially like ruined that. You've ruined it. And again, you're not a nice person. Also, the entire world saw those messages between you and Remy when you were asking her how to dress. So when we speak on the fact that you are mimicking her every style, it's because we know for a fact you are. We see it and we saw the messages. Why are y'all not asking her these questions in these interviews? Then you got with her husband. Let's talk about it.
You want to know why them questions don't get asked? Because if them questions don't get asked, and it doesn't happen. Where are you living at? What planet are you on? You forget where we at? No, nobody asks the questions that they should ask. Because it would destroy any chance they get of popularity or fame. Either you're going to have their audience try to destroy you, or they'll make sure that you never get connected to anybody that's associated with them again. People are scared of censorship. They got brands. They got money they trying to keep making. They can't afford to have you contradicting or calling their contradictions out because it's going to paint them in a negative light, and they can't afford that. You should know that by now. But two things can be right and wrong in this situation. She could be a mean girl. She is definitely naive. She's definitely a part of the program where women tend to be attracted to men who are taken. Y'all niggas be sleeping with married couples and all type of shit. And then you'll act as if you don't care or you didn't know. A lot of y'all just be cool with that. Y'all do. Her legacy ain't destroyed though. Maybe she ran from a couple of these fights talking about, 10,000 for whoever wants to fight me. I'll pay you if you. But like, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I told you, I highly doubt you ever see this video, and I ain't got nothing against you. It's just the truth. The second that you decided to entertain someone who was under the covenant, you cursed yourself. And everything that you see happening is in direct effect of your decision. Best of luck to you both, all of you that's involved. What do y'all think about what she said? Is she hating? Is she bitter? Or is she really just telling the truth? You can tell somebody the truth and it's not very pleasant. That don't mean they dislike you too.